What is up, Budget Billers? My name is Trail, better known as Budget Bill, and this is your fourth stimulus check update and stimulus package update for Tuesday, June the 8th. I hope all of you guys are having an amazing week so far, but the ones that I am worried about are the Social Security recipients, SSI, SSDI, VA or veterans, railroad beneficiaries, as well as survivors. All of these federal programs and local state programs continue to go out for everyone with children. But what if you don't have children? What if your children are already adults? Does that equate to not needing any stimulus relief aid? I sure don't think so, guys. All of those on Social Security programs deserve some additional stimulus checks as well. But I do have a bit of some great news to share with you today. On Monday, President Biden is calling for a 9.7% increase in funding for the Social Security Administration. And I must say, I am not happy with Biden at all for this, but it does give us a bit of insight into his thought process. And I'm going to break it all down for you today. But first, if this is your first time to the channel, hey, welcome and glad to have you. On this channel, we talk about finance, real estate, credit cards, Bitcoin and crypto, and stimulus update news. So if you're interested in any of those, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me. That way you can join our community. Also, if you end up liking the content in this video or even laughing at one of my jokes, then be sure to like this video. Other than that, guys, hey, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Okay, guys, well, all of my seniors and Social Security beneficiaries, please stand up. Just kidding, guys, just kidding. Please stay in your seats. But let me break this all down to you. It all started with the pandemic in 2020. No, it didn't. It started before the pandemic. It actually started on the campaign trail for candidate Joe Biden, where he was calling for an overhaul of the Social Security benefits if he was elected. Well, the American people elected him, and there really hasn't been much done as of yet. Now, I will say that Biden had to rearrange a few things in the wake of the pandemic, as the entire world and the economy took a nosedive, which we were finally moving back up to a better state once again. But there was this particular proposal that was created to provide more than 60 million Americans with an additional $4,000 over the next 2 years as part of this proposal. The plan was unveiled by Senator Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, Senator Elizabeth Warren, and Senate Finance Member Ron Wyden. The plan was to increase the monthly benefit by $200 for all Social Security, Veterans, and Supplemental Security Income (SSI) beneficiaries through the end of 2021. This plan would ultimately give seniors, veterans, and people with disabilities the additional contribution on each paycheck per month. So this would be an additional $200 per month for 2 years. So that would have been about a total of $4,000 if this plan was implemented back in March of 2020. However, that plan never took off. Then Biden became president, and it still hasn't taken off as of yet. And we are almost halfway through 2021 and still nothing. But we continue to see various state and federal stimulus for people with children, and our seniors and Social Security recipients continue to be left out. But I believe that we are finally at the turning point as of today, because on Monday, President Biden called for this 9.7% increase in Social Security administration, which would be about $14 billion in additional funding. Now, bear with me, because when I first saw this, I was super excited. But then I kept reading the verbiage, and this is what it said. The $14.2 billion proposal for 2022 would help the administration in one key area: customer service. As the agency regroups from the pandemic, the money would help the agency reduce the average wait time for its 800 number to 12 minutes from 16 minutes, among other changes. Now, if you're like me, you probably got upset when you read this message, as well as I did. I was like, why are we spending that much money on the administration instead of for the American people? But then I got to thinking a little bit. This may be Biden's moving towards the next phase of fighting for our seniors and Social Security. Why else would he be concerned about the customer service at a time when most people are suffering right now? So, could this mean he is preparing preparing the SSA to be able to handle the changes in the benefits for the recipients coming soon? If you think about it, once the $200 increase in benefits or any type of benefit increase, the SSA needs to be able to handle the additional volume coming in with questions and support. And then you also need more improvements in their systems to accommodate for the upcoming changes. Now, what we can see is that in Biden's new budget proposal, he includes the necessary increases for the SSA to help Americans access the benefits they've earned. This proposal shows about $5 billion for payroll costs for frontline employees at the office, about $2.7 billion for disability determinations, new hires, and expenses at the state disability centers, about $2.1 billion to modernize the IT infrastructure, about $1.7 billion would pay for the expansion of the anti-fraud investigation program, about $1.1 billion for the hearing division, and $96 million would be dedicated to additional outreach for SSI benefits, which would also be used to contact vulnerable people who are eligible for these benefits, such as adults and children with disabilities, and for the homeless. So they pretty much have the specifics in regards to the $14 billion on how it will be used once it is approved. And then after that, or perhaps even during, I believe that's when the focus will be on revamping the Social Security program, which this portion is actually a part of it. But guys, this could be the start to the promises that Biden made on the campaign trail. Making the necessary budget increases to the Social Security Administration would pave the way to increase benefits for the recipients. I mean, am I seeing this correctly, guys, or am I just being naive? Tell me, guys, what do you guys think? Do you believe that this could be the start of the increase in the Social Security benefits, making these changes to the infrastructure to handle the additional benefits provided to Americans? Let me know your thoughts down below on what you guys think. I know what I think, and I think I'm right, guys. Now, in other news, one of the nation's largest nonpartisan senior groups surveyed about 1,125 participants between January and April of this year. The data showed that more than 62% retirees think that Social Security cost of living adjustments need a guaranteed minimum of 3%. They said that when prices on the goods and services that retirees depend on go through the roof, their Social Security benefits don't buy as much, which causes enormous financial stress for all retirees. And I'm sure you guys would agree with that assessment. The good news is that the league stated that they are working with Congress to increase benefits for retirees to 3% guaranteed minimum and to use the Consumer Price Index for the elderly. The latest cost of living adjustment, or COLA, was based on an increase in the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers in 2019. However, since then, the inflation has risen by 1.4% in the first quarter of 2021. So, as you can see, there are several avenues to getting the increases in the Social Security benefits increased before the year is over. Even though they are well overdue right now, we must keep fighting for the increase and holding President Biden accountable for his promises that he made to us. My message is, I know you guys are upset. I know you are frustrated. I know you have to go without, which no American should have to go without, the necessities in life. But we must all keep the faith and continue to fight until the battle is over. I hope this increase in funds for the SSA is the first step towards getting the $200 monthly increase in Social Security benefits. I believe that it is, but as usual, we are still dealing with the numbskulls in Congress to make the decisions for the people that don't look like them or their bank accounts. Anyways, guys, I hope this bit of information brings a little bit of sunlight your direction. I wish that I could say more, but it is some positive news, and I will continue to keep my fingers crossed while fighting for you as well as others. And now I also want to remind you guys about the promotion with my favorite cashback portal, Rakuten. I told you guys that if you sign up using the link down below, you will receive $30 for free after you sign up and make your first purchase at your favorite stores like Kohl's, Walmart, Amazon, and Nike. Well, those are my stores, but it's literally free money, guys. Also, starting today, they're running 10% off majority of their stores. So that's some additional savings. If you're not familiar with Rakuten, go ahead and check the website out and then sign up when you are ready to make your first purchase. And also use that link down below because that's the way you can get the $30 for free in return. And don't forget about the links down below where you can get the Amazon Prime membership for free for 30 days. And if you have an EBT card, you can also get the Amazon membership for a discounted rate of just $5.99 per month. So if you already have the Amazon membership right now, you can just update your account with your EBT information and you can instantly save money on your membership. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you. This has been another fourth stimulus check update for today. If you enjoyed any of this information or found it to be useful, be sure to hit the like button for me. It definitely helps out a lot, and it also tells YouTube to share this video with others. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button for me so that you can be a part of this community, and hit the notification bell to be notified of each new video. Again, as always, hey, I appreciate you guys and your support for stopping by and watching these videos, and I hope to see you on the next one. Peace.